everyone, my name is Ruth. In today's video we are going to be learning how to draft a Victorian corset top. This is a highly requested video. It's divided into two parts. The first part will be on how to draft and cut, while the second part will be the sewing part. And I just want to say thank you to all our subscribers. Thank you for supporting our channel. It's a channel that is barely 2 months old. I just want to thank you for all the likes, your comments. Click on the notification bell so you'll be notified whenever we post new videos. Thank you. So let's get right into class. See ya. So in the second part of this video now, I've spread out my pattern. So I want to start joining it right away. So avoid being confused. You can use your pattern paper, arrange it, then use it to arrange the fabric. So I'll join it from the lower part to the top. I'll start joining it like that. Make sure it's equal. Then you start sewing from down to top. I spread it out on the table first, and I start picking it one after the other. So what I'm doing now, I'm just sewing it down. So I'm trying to couple everything. So I'm sewing it. Can you see? So I'll pick another panel, arrange and join it. I like joining from the lower parts to the top. So you just keep arranging it and joining it until you are done joining everything. So I'm going to do this for the whole pattern. I will join everything. It's coming out so beautiful already. Can you see how the cup is standing already? So I think that's the last panel. So I'll join it as well. So you arrange everything and sew it down with your sewing machine on both sides. So I just kept on doing this. Remember, I ironed the interface on the clothes. I'll repeat that for the lining as well. So I'm done now. The bias, I want to use bias as my bone channel. So I'll sew bias on the lines. Can you see what I'm doing with a bias? You can use any fabric to do your bone channel, but for this I'm using a bias. So I'm going to sew. See, I've gone ahead and I've sewn my bias all around. The bias will serve as my bone channel on the blouse. Can you see what I have? So these are my bone channels where I will put my bone. What makes it a Victorian corset is the bones, the number of bones you put inside. It gives it structure. So I'm trying to sew the yoke. I've attached the yoke both for the back and the front yoke. I just did that. Can you see it now? So the next thing I'll take, I'm using a regeling boning. You can use the sewable one, but that's what I'm using. So I'll start putting my boning inside the bone channel I created. That's the bias. You can do as many as you want to. The more the bones, the better it comes out. So because it's not a sewable one, I will stop at 1 inch or ½ inch for joining at the lower parts, so that when I'm turning with my lining, my sewing machine will not get broken. So you can see now, I'll put the bones on all the channels around the clothes, around the blouse. So I'll keep doing this, then cut out what I don't need. I'll leave 1/2 inch for sewing because it's non-sewable. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat this process. I will attach bone into all the bone cases. Then when I'm done, I'll go and give it a good press on the table. I'll iron it. See what I have. The bones will give it structure. That's what makes it a Victorian corset. When there is boning on it. Just take note that whenever you are making a Victorian corset, you must add bone, whether sewable or not sewable. So I'll add bones on all the bone channel that was created. The more the bone channel, the more beautiful the blouse comes out. So I'm going to do that. Then when I'm done, I'll iron it. So see, I'm done ironing. Can you see how nice it's looking? So you can add a bra cup to it as well. Can insert a bra cup to give it that look for the bone. See inside, I iron interface on it. So I'll repeat this exact process for my lining. I'll use interface and I will join all the panel as well. So I'm going to take to the sewing machine and I'm going to use the lining to turn the main fabric to give it that neat finishing. So I'll go ahead now and start sewing. I'll flip the net on the other side because I don't want to sew on the net. So I'll start sewing my lining. See, I iron interface on the lining as well. So please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like and share so you'll be able to watch our weekly videos. Thank you for your likes and support. So I'm just using my lining to turn the blouse to give it that neat finishing. So see what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing now. Can you see? So I'll just sew it. Please, you can register for our online classes. We have a corset class, bustier class, princess dart class. They are paid classes, detailed classes where you learn how to make beautiful dresses. So you see now, I've used the lining so I will flip it out from. I opened a space in the lining to where I will bring it out from. Can you see? I'm bringing it out now. So I'll go and iron it so everything will relax. So I've turned it out. This is what I have. See how neat it's looking. So I'll go ahead and iron again when I'm done. Then join the shoulders. Then put the sleeves if I wanted to have a sleeve. Then for the back part, I'll just put my eyelets, since it's eyelets I'm using. And the blouse is ready. Can you see it's very simple? So see what we have for a Victorian blouse. That's the back. I've not added the eyelets. Thanks for watching. See you in our next video.